Hey, my gorgeous Gemini, come closer. Come closer, my gorgeous Gemini. I need to tell you something so important here. As of the beginning of this week, or from the beginning of this week, your luck is about to change. And I mean that in a good way, of course, in a positive way. The moment in time you get the most random message ever. And I say the most random message ever only because you are going to have a positive news and a positive information about something that has been draining your energy for so long. It's to do with one of the most annoying problems of your entire life. It's to do with a problem, it's to do with an issue which you don't even like to think about, let alone deal with, It's to do with a problem that happened, when you were like kind of going through something very bad in your life, like about 2 or 3 years ago. And it has still been affecting you full on. It was affecting you in such a way when it comes to making big decisions, when it comes to making important decisions, when it comes to moving on with your life in general. You couldn't do things you wanted to do because of that annoying problem. This annoying problem has caused all sorts of difficulties and issues in your life, okay? And you have in between when that problem happened and in between now, just pay attention how much you've actually changed. You've changed, you grew, you evolved, you transformed. Now this is the beginning of a very beautiful stage of your life, my gorgeous Gemini. It is not only about that particular problem which is going to come to an end. This is what you're going to become aware of, that this difficult problem has come to an end. This difficult, annoying issue has come to an end. But it's something, as I said, that you absolutely hate thinking about whatsoever. And it's to do with the problem and this very, very sensitive and specific issue that has been affecting you so much that you decided to bury this at the back of your mind. You decided to suppress things. There is nothing bad about this whatsoever. We all do this sometimes. We suppress certain problems. We chuck them. We put them at the back of our subconscious mind, at the back of our mind. And that's how we are able to deal with other things in life. That's absolutely normal. But then again, there will need to come the point in our life where we are going to need to face this, okay? This did not come to you like that. You do not need to face this. You were kind of dealing with this in a different way. This is like the type of problem that you can't just face and then kind of do something about it. It's more about waiting and waiting and waiting until you evolve to the certain point in your life. This is important. So this information and message, it's happening when it's meant to be happening, because now you're also going to be ready. You are ready. You are ready for something big. You are ready for something great. It is not only about that, my gorgeous Gemini. This is going to change your life. This is going to turn your life around. You need to understand it's not even only about this, but it's more about how excited you're going to feel, how happy you're going to feel, how optimistic you are going to feel as soon as you realize that this problem has come to an end, because it caused so many difficulties. Like, oh my God. I mean, instantly, almost instantly, as soon as that problem comes to an end, you will see how you are going to start taking care of yourself. I'm not saying that you didn't take care of yourself. Please don't get me wrong. But you will kind of decide to take more care of yourself. You will decide to do something for yourself, which you haven't done in a long time. You will kind of decide to reward yourself. And also on spiritual terms, there are going to be all sorts of ideas which you are going to have. And this is a very good sign that you are coming out of yourself. So this is going to have a beautiful impact on your life, where you are going to have some kind of interesting and rather cool life-changing ideas as well. But it's not only about this problem coming to an end. It's not only about that. This is not why did I started this reading. Oh, my gorgeous Gemini, come closer, baby. Mwah, let me kiss you. Your life is about to change. You know, your luck is about to change. And I mean this in a positive way, in a really positive way. But it's not only about this problem coming to an end. So what's going to happen? Well, not that long after that moment in time, you are going to have this opportunity you've only dreamt of. My gorgeous Gemini, you are going to have this opportunity, and this opportunity which you are going to have happens once in a lifetime. You need to understand how important this opportunity is going to be. I mean, when it comes to that particular opportunity, it's just to do something that you have been waiting for a while. It's to do with something that you've been waiting for a while. And when it comes to this opportunity, it's like almost like it's not only like a one opportunity, it's like a one big opportunity, but they're also like, oh my God, so many other possibilities connected to it, to this particular opportunity. And you will know that this opportunity, it's also going to pretty much start such a beautiful process of change when it comes to your life. As soon as you become aware of this opportunity, this in itself, it's almost immediately going to rock your world. It's almost immediately going to shake your world. Almost immediately, like what you're gonna realize is how priorities are gonna change at that second, at that moment in time. Your priorities in your life are about to change. You're going to start thinking about things here indeed, but also when it comes to priorities changing, you know, here you will pretty much you're going to realize what do you need to hurry up with and what do you need to really slow down with as well. This is so important, my gorgeous Gemini. You have no idea. This is so important because now you are about to start a whole new venture here when it comes to this opportunity. This is to do with a whole new venture which you are about to start, and you are most certainly going to become very, very confident about this success. And it's just to do with something you have been waiting for a long time, for this type of opportunity, my gorgeous Gemini. This is something very, very special. This is something really, really personal when it comes to your life. You will be able to your whole life, it's going to become so much more practical, my gorgeous Gemini, but also at the same time, slowly but surely, you will kind of enjoy every single day when it comes to your life, because that particular opportunity, it's also like kind of, you're going to find out so much about yourself through that opportunity. You will discover so much about yourself, so much about your life, and so much about what you want to do that you didn't even know. In fact, the next 3 months are going to be absolutely crucial. You are not going to believe the things which are going to be happening to you over the next 3 months. Like, oh, it's not only that this is going to change your entire life, but it's more about, it's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be unbelievable. You're going to be coming across certain things that you want to do, that you want to try, that you want to explore. And you're going to be thinking, where have all these things been my whole life? So there are going to be so many things that you're going to actually connect to, brand new things over the next 3 months, only because you decided to take this opportunity. So you see what an impact this is actually going to make when it comes to your life. Like, oh my God. And also, my gorgeous Gemini, I get worried about this bit here. This bit I'm getting worried about, yeah, this bit here. So you know what? I'm really worrying now. Somebody's keep on breaking your gorgeous little heart. Somebody's keep on breaking your gorgeous little heart. There is something not right there whatsoever. So I will say this to you. Perhaps there is somebody around you, maybe who is not the right person for you. And I'm sorry, but this is what I see. Because somebody's persistently breaking your heart. And you are too good for that. So you've either maybe started to go out with somebody just recently, and this person is a complete little bastard. I'm sorry. But it's just somebody who's like a child, really, to me. Somebody who is never gonna grow up. And it doesn't matter if this person is 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. It doesn't matter. This little bastard is never going to grow up. And this is a really selfish person. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't have a go at me. So it's either somebody who you just started to go out recently and just save yourself. Move away from this person. This is not a good person whatsoever. I mean, if you wanted a child in your life, there you go. You've got a child here. Come on. Gemini, you're too smart for this. I think you're wasting your time with somebody who is just not good for you whatsoever. Whatsoever. You know, and I do not like this person. You're gorgeous. You're beautiful. You're amazing. You're very smart. You're intelligent. You know, you're different. People like this. People like your energy. You need to understand how beautiful you are. You need to understand how gorgeous you are. Say this to yourself every single day, and you're going to start attracting those people that deserve you, you know, those people that, you know, like those people that you deserve, you know, those people that, you know, you will attract good people, you will attract amazing people, you know. This is very, very important. So I'm afraid that, you know, maybe you should bring something to an end here, and this is what I see, and I'm really sorry, but there is somebody not really good around you whatsoever. And if you have been like in some kind of relationship, like a longer relationship, you know, there is a really big problem going on over here, and maybe this is not going to apply to your personal situation, but I'm seeing this in black and white, crystal clear, that, you know, it is just a big problem in between you and somebody else. So if you are, or if you have been in a very long relationship, then you're gonna come to maybe realization that it's better to bring something to an end, because both of you are at this stage becoming very, very kind of unhappy, because something has come to an end like a while ago. So it's not only about like coming out, and coming out of that, you know, and I think you're both aware of it. And if you are in a happy relationship, if there are no problems whatsoever, if you are happy in a relationship and you have been in a happy relationship for a long time, then this means also that there is some kind of a problem that you're gonna need to resolve. So if you're in a happy relationship, there are no problems, and you're happy forever together and all that, you know, great, Gemini. You know, if you are, then that means that there is a difficult issue that you really need to sort out, because both of you are just going mad now with some kind of a problem. There is some kind of issue that you need to resolve, and you are both aware of this issue, aware of this problem. It's about nipping the bud, you know what I mean, type of thing. And you know which problem this is, and no, it's nothing to do with your relationship. In this case, it's to do with a specific problem that both of you are not doing anything about, and now it's starting to affect your life in a negative way. So it's time to wake up, my gorgeous Gemini. Very, very important indeed. And also, when it comes to the midweek, what else I was going to say, my gorgeous Gemini, when it comes to the midweek, you know, it's like basically you are going to, when it comes to the midweek, you're going to realize that, you know, you will be talking to somebody like really cute, really gorgeous, really beautiful. And I'm talking about somebody who is this time in your life like your friend, but this is a really, really adorable person. Now, this one is like, this is a really good friend of yours, this person. This person is a really nice friend. This person is a really good friend. And I think that this type of person, everybody likes. Everybody likes this type of person. I mean, if someone doesn't like this type of person, then something is wrong with that person who doesn't like this type of person. Do you get what I mean? Yes, so I'm talking about your friend here, my gorgeous Gemini. Some kind of a person who you normally talk to, some kind of person who you say your personal things to. And you talk to this person ever so often, maybe on weekly basis, maybe even on daily basis, maybe every couple of days. Do you know what I mean? It really depends, but I know that this is like a super consistent friend and a super consistent person in your life. You will be talking to that person about something you're going to open up. you're gonna open up, and you're gonna talk about some kind of a negative change in circumstances which you've had within the last like about 16 months ago. And when you talk to this person about this negative change in circumstances which you've had like about 16 months ago, for example, now suddenly your friend, that particular person, is going to point something out, something really important that you're not paying attention to when it comes to your life right now. And you are gonna be so grateful because that particular negative situation could have actually happened again, would happen again if your friend didn't point out that, you know, you need to pay attention to some kind of negativity here. What you need to pay attention to, what needs like kind of more attention and care at this stage of your life, so that situation is not going to happen again. And this in itself, it's really kind of going to surprise you, like, but in a good way, of course. And you're gonna be like, oh my God, I can't believe that I actually didn't notice this. And later on, suddenly you're gonna be thinking about certain aspects of your life, but you, like, when it comes to like a long time ago, something you're gonna see, or someone is gonna say something which is gonna remind you of your childhood, like a really odd. And now you're going to be thinking about certain aspects of your life, like you're going to be thinking about your childhood, and now there is an insight which you are suddenly going to have, and there is a certain lifestyle that you are going to be reminded of, and now you are going to start missing certain lifestyle. But I'm telling you about certain things that you're going to connect to that were so long, like going all the way back to your childhood. You know, when it comes to lifestyle and realizations, you know something really crazy is going to happen, and you're suddenly going to realize how badly you want, you know, your lifestyle to be how it used to be like a long time ago. Of course it can't be the same because this was all the way back in your childhood, but it's to do with elements of your lifestyle, how you used to live, what you used to be surrounded by, the energy that you used to have, you know, and what created that energy. There are really gonna be so many elements that are gonna come to you through that particular insight. You know, there's so many insights that are gonna come to you, especially when it comes to you, like really tapping into something really significant here, which is going to open your eyes and make you aware of certain things which are absolutely imminent for you to do in this life. And it's not like you're returning to something, you know, it's not like you're like returning to how you used to live, but it's more about like getting this sense of the certain lifestyle and what made you to feel like this in the first place. You will realize what's missing in your life here, and you are gonna also make such a big decision, and this big decision which you're gonna make, it's gonna be really imminent, you know, to start making certain changes. But this in itself, it's to do with your lifestyle, and that in itself, it's also to do with you like really realizing that if you don't make one massive big move, you know, you're probably never gonna be happy. And don't get me wrong, because all this is going to happen. Trust me, this is the beginning of a very special unfoldment in your life, which is slowly but surely gonna lead towards you making a huge, massive decision, which is gonna be pretty much so reflecting on your immediate lifestyle. Or you will like completely want to change the places, or you will again want to like maybe refurbish your place, refurbish your garden, change your garden if you've got your garden, for example. But I know you're gonna be immediately drawn to make the certain changes, or you're gonna start working towards making certain changes which are gonna lead towards big changes which are gonna reflect on your lifestyle and on your living environment. Like, wow. And also, my gorgeous Gemini, you know, it's absolutely brilliant, and I'm seeing seeing this fantastic. It's like some kind of decision, it's gonna be made in your favor. Whether this is again to do with a justice, like a proper legal justice, or this is to do with something important that which you have been waiting for a while. Either way, you're gonna find this really, really rewarding, because now you are gonna be able to carry on with some kind of important plan. And part of that plan, number one, it's gonna be you also, number one, now like really moving on with your life towards much happier life, much more peaceful life, much more contentment life, but also number two is, you know, this the beginning of this optimism. It's just like, my God, it's seriously gonna also bring this brand new idea into your life. But this brand new idea, it's going to be connected to this ongoing plan that you couldn't carry on with because you were waiting for some kind of decision to be made. Now this is going to be made, and you're going to be able to carry on with this particular plan. So you are going to have some kind of a brand new idea as well when it comes to that plan. And this idea, it's really, really going to make you feel so good, because with that particular idea, my gorgeous Gemini, all I can say to you that you are about to unleash your spirit. You are about to express your gifts. This is so important, because at the same time, it is just going to start such an important process of your personal transformation. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Gemini, a really positive experience, a really beautiful experience you're going to have. And this in itself, it's, you know, to do with like a socializing and being around people, having a really great time. And there is something that you will see, there is something that you're going to hear, there is something that you're going to become aware of, and you will really want to learn something. You will really want to learn something. And what are you going to, you know, not that you will want to learn something, not that you will want to learn something, but you will learn something, you will realize something, you will learn something, you will realize something. And what are you going to learn and what are you going to realize is how to, you're going to realize what has been, like, what to do with this difficulty in your life that has been making you anxious and a little bit stressed every single time when you would want to kind of start a new project. You're going to realize what to do with that, but you're also going to realize, you know, when it comes to this positive experience, that you need to kind of like, you're going to realize what do you need to do in order to make your financial situation even more secure. And that in itself, it's going to make you aware of a couple of very, very interesting possibilities, very, very interesting possibilities. These two very interesting possibilities, it's not only to do with the finances and your financial situation, but these two new possibilities, you're also going to realize some kind of a talent you never knew you've actually had. And this in itself is going to become a very interesting stage of your life, because you have no idea what the actual role this talent is going to play 2 weeks down on the line, once you find yourself on this bizarre crossroads, and this talent is going to play an absolutely major role when it comes to you choosing the right path here, just 2 weeks down the line I'm talking about. Okay, my gorgeous Gemini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.